A muscle I've been trying to develop is how to sell. So I have a meeting in about 20 minutes this morning at 9 a.m. with a local wealth advisors. So I know I've looked at their website and everything, heard a little bit of what they're looking for. They're looking for just some headshots, but also they want some video, some shorts is what they're saying, really, like something 30 to 40 seconds. And two things so far that I've just learned from the patterns I'm already seeing and how to sell and what has been working so far is, one thing is like, man, just listening and asking questions goes such a long way. I think in the past maybe I've really focused on, I don't know what to say, but most of the time I feel like in a sales call, if I'm trying to actually like serve somebody, the more I talk, if I'm talking a lot, it's probably not going too well. But the more I can ask questions and get them to talk so I can best understand what do they need, then they're going to actually give me what to talk about, because then I can best understand what to say back. And if I have that service, I can fix their pain point, because they're going to tell me exactly what they need help with. And another thing too is like just coming off desperate. It's almost like how it works with dating. If you come off as the dude or the girl who's just like, I need somebody, I'm so desperate, for some reason that repels. But when you are open and just looking to serve people, just being your genuine self, it's crazy how much that at the time is actually what attracts a lot of people. And the other thing too is, I've noticed when I'm truly wanting the best for my clients, the best for the people that I'm trying to sell a service to, it really helps out a lot, because I know that I'm not going to try and sell them something that they do not want. I know that I'm not going to try and sell them something that I cannot do well, or that I do not think will actually, in the way I provide it, will not benefit them. So anyway, all that just to say, I think I'm just going to go in here and ask questions, listen. I mean, I have a whole deep search, and I think I know exactly what they need. And in a sense, I could go in there and just have a conversation with myself, because I feel like I know what they need, but that kind of beats the point. That kind of beats that whole human aspect and somebody actually saying that this is my solution. So I'm going to go there very, very prepared. But at the same time, I'm not going to lead with what I think they need or what I think I know about them. I'm going to lead with, here's some things I have observed, and let that guide the question. Let that guide the conversation. Ask a question. Depending on their feedback, I can either ask more to, in a sense, confirm what I think I know, or if I see the conversation going a different way and what I think they want is not what they want, I'm just going to abandon it. And at that point, it's going to be a decision of, okay, with what now I really know that they need, am I still wanting to provide that for them, give them an offer, or just be like, look, I'm not the guy for you. As far as pricing, also, I'm more and more getting confident with truly charging what I feel like I'm worth. And it's getting to the point where, like, if somebody's like, you're too cheap, I think the best thing to do is just to be like, if you really think so and you can find another offer that provides the same value, I think it's best for that person to go with that lower offer, because that's exactly what I would do. If somebody's offering, if there are two people and they're offering the exact same thing, same quality, same everything, why would I not go with the cheaper offer? That's the smart thing to do. But as we know, most of the time, there's always a catch. There's usually a reason why the dude is 10 times cheaper as opposed to the one standing next to them. So yeah. Wish me luck. I guess I'll go clean up real quick and then head out there. Yeah. I'm actually kind of late, These two things. As I'm trying to build out my little sales, like a guide or whatever, things that I'm learning, definitely the whole dating, not looking desperate thing. Yeah, but that wasn't really a big problem today. It was two guys, one older, one younger. And yeah, it was great. The vibes were good. It was great conversation. If anything, I had to pull myself back from. I was so excited that we were working so well together. With the conversation was great that I had to pull back, because I kept being like, oh, and then you could do this, and then you could do this. But then they will get excited, and then they will be talking, and then I'll feel like I want to interject. So definitely need to. The whole desperation thing was not an issue, because we were just. It felt like we should work together, and I recorded the whole thing. So hopefully, if we actually do end up working together, maybe I can share that. So, it can be a learning opportunity for all of us, and also just like a a journal of the journey, and definitely going to lock in the whole listening so that I can ask better questions, so that the questions can reveal the pain point and position myself as the guide, the solution, and also help me to understand whether am I the guide or the solution. Do I actually want to work with these people or not? Will I actually provide something that they'll be happy with and I'll be happy with, so that this can be a long-term relationship, as opposed to just saying yes to everything and then getting to the point where it's like, man, I'm not trying to work with these people anymore for whatever reason, and that's just not a great way to do business. So yeah, that was great. Thank God. I guess I'll go change and pick up this Windows, but definitely my 2 points for now, that the patterns that I can lock in are: don't come off desperate, and listen. Just listen, so you can ask better questions, so you can fully understand what's going on. And I think something that I know, even whenever with other things I've done, I feel like one of the best ways to kill a relationship is to have a lot of assumptions, even if those assumptions are correct, and then not allow the person to actually tell you about themselves, but rather you're so educated on that person, whether it's like an intimate relationship or whether it's somebody you're just trying to meet for the first time and you're trying to either impress them or you're trying to, in a sense, show them that you know a lot about them. For me, even if somebody knows a lot about me, maybe from a family member, or perhaps maybe if this thing, not that I have that many followers, but if somebody was like, oh, I watched this video about you, and then they tell me all these things about me, it's like, that's cool to a certain point. But then eventually it's gotta be like, look, man, I know you've read about me or saw me or heard about me, but like, we gotta establish a relationship where we have a working relationship where you know things about me because I told you, or at least because we conversed. I don't know if it's just business from like a business to business, or if it's just business to business, maybe that's fine. But for what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to actually get to know people. Yeah,